Okay, alright.
Good afternoon, wherever you are. We are at Scratch Studio in Garth Avenue, West Derby, Liverpool, where TIGON Media Productions and TIGON Music is being housed for this recording. So I have two talented, wonderful gentlemen with me here in the studio. We have Mr. Adebisi and Mr. Jake HOFFMAN. Yeah, I'll start with I'll start the interview with Mr. Adebisi. Okay. So, yeah, Mr. Adebisi, professionally, what do you do professionally apart from music?
Okay, thank you very much for having me at TIGON Media. Just as you said, my name is Adebisi. I work with health and social care as a support worker. Professionally, that's what I do.
That's fantastic. So, music is your talent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's your God-given talent.
Yeah. It's actually the gift God actually gave to me, and I've been using it to glorify God ever since I've been playing music.
Wow, that's fantastic. So professionally, you are into health and care services, support and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But your talent is in music.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right. Could you tell me a little bit about your music career, please?
Basically, I've been playing music since 2002. That was about 22 years ago, or 22 to 23 years ago. Basically, I play different genre of music, and I've been using this talent since God actually gave it to me. So what I do mostly is I practice very well. I also play for different artists back then when I was in my country, before I actually came down to the UK. I played for different artists, the likes of Melody Band, Femi Micah. I play for different artists, Big Bolaji and the likes. But yeah, when I get to the UK here, I've actually met a couple of people here in the UK, in the city of Liverpool. I've actually met with the likes of Tolu, Sister Tolu, and Remilekun. And basically, I've always enjoyed myself playing with people who are ready to inspire me in music.
Oh, so that means what kind of genre of music are you mainly into? But because if anybody's seen you right here, like a social worker, they will never know that you have a big talent in music as well, you know. So tell me a little bit about this artist you've been working with okay. You've been giving your talent to support, let me put it that way, here in Liverpool.
Okay, basically, I play different genre, but I'm actually specifying on gospel. I play gospel music, and Sister Tolu actually play more of gospel, and Remilekun. A couple of weeks ago, we had a concert in the city of Birmingham. That's with Remilekun. It was a very big concert, which I was actually very privileged to be there. You know, it's called Arise Concert. We did about 8 of our tracks, and it was very, very fantastic. Anybody can go to look at it, at least to listen to the tracks. But one of my favorite track then was Leave. It actually makes me to remember the likes of John Pickey. You know, if you know John Pickey very well,
yeah, I know John Pickey.
Is a kind of artist whereby you want to listen to his song. Got a lot of syncopation in his what's it called track. So when I actually joined to Remilekun, I was it actually gives me this memory of going back to listening to John Pickey, because the song is just like you saying John Pickey himself, like part of the band there.
Okay.
So, but it's a very cool one, and it was a success anyway.
So, what instrument do you specialize in?
I play the drum.
Oh, you're a drummer.
I'm a drummer.
Wow, so it's Ade the drummer.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
That's a massive one, you know. All right. Now, I could see that you and Mr. Jake HOFFMAN are in the studio today to collaborate on some production, you know. So, Jake Hoffman, could you please kindly tell us more about your gospel music here today in the studio? Why you're here to collaborate with Adewunmi in the studio today?
Yeah, most definitely. So we're here to basically create gospel music, and it's new type of gospel music for sure. It's completely fresh and new because it's got so many influences. God saved me last year, and I'd never even listened to gospel music before in my life. Well, I had, but I didn't know I was listening to it. Just slightly at times I'd listen to gospel music, but I've always been a fan of indie rock my whole life, or soul, or jazz, or rock, or pop, or R&B, or rap, or basically a lot of genres, but not gospel. I never listened to it, but when I became a Christian, I got into it. So
Wow.
this adds a new, fresh type of gospel music as well. Though, to be honest with you, there's been a lot of very good, decent musicians who've contributed to this album, including the producers and Ade now, with different musical backgrounds.
Wow, that's a massive transformation there. You've just said that when you were in the world, but now that you are a Christian, you're now a gospel musician. Am I right?
That's right.
Wow, that's massive. That's great, you know.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the collaboration between you and Ade like today in the studio on your track you're working on?
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we are. It's the first time we've worked together in a musical context, because we worked together on Leading Support for Humanity project. However, in terms of music, this is the first musical collaboration we've had. So we're working and finding out how we work together, and yeah, I think we'll get there. But by God's grace, we'll be working together more and more, hopefully.
That's good. So should we be looking forward to some cross-culture production when Ade brings in some African drumming and you put in some English lyrics and stuff like that? Should we be looking at different kinds of cross-culture music?
That'd be great, especially gospel.
That would be good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Now, Jake Hoffman, there's this project I've been hearing about called Gospel Music Against Poverty Festival. Mm-hmm. I learned that you are massively involved in it under Leading Support for Humanity.
Yeah.
Could you please tell us a little bit about this Gospel Music Against Poverty project festival, and what this music festival is all about?
So Gospel Music Against Poverty has got many different aims and objectives all around humanity and mankind, to be honest. So the first one I can think of off the top of my head, in no particular order, is the redefinition of the word gang. So that's normally, a gang is associated with criminal activity, organised criminal activity. However, we want to redefine gang as an acronym for God's anointed next generation.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one.
Wow. So how are you going to do that? Is it through artist development and teaching them how to sing gospel music and telling them to drop their knives, or what?
Exactly,
how does that
so
work?
It's drop the knife, pick up the microphone. That's the... So, but the main objective is singing for God. Becoming a Christian, becoming a believer in the Lord Jesus can give people a lot of courage and can give them a lot of confidence and more certainty about morality as well. Rather than fighting, they'll want to help and develop their community rather than destroy it. But they won't know they're doing that before, but they'll have them values as well. And that's part of the reason why gospel music is very powerful, because it communicates that message.
That's a very massive transformation there. If you can use the power of gospel music to put them from the wrong path to the right path of the road, because that is the most alarming crisis we're having in the communities everywhere right now, stabbing here, stabbing there. And if they can use gospel music to make them drop their knife and pick up gospel music in artist development, that would be brilliant. In what way will gospel music against poverty be used to reduce poverty in the city of Liverpool?
So, Leading Support for Humanity work with lots of different charity organisations in the city of Liverpool, based in the city of Liverpool.
Okay, alright.